Hi, my name is Sabrina Katz, and this is what COVID-19 taught me about mental health. I've always been taught to cope with stress and anxiety in a handful of ways, whether it be getting out of the house or spending time with friends and family, seeking help from a trusted individual, or maybe even a professional. But my favorite way out of all of these has always been spending time with friends. But right now, during the COVID-19 crisis, none of that's allowed, or at least not in a way that seems at all helpful. It's probably, I think it's the third week of quarantine and isolation now. Things just get harder as it goes on, it feels like. Like during the summer, like every day I would be out and with my friends, like during the school year, every day after school I'd be with friends and at people's houses and bonfires and just like driving around, and it didn't even feel like I was using that as like stress relief. It was just kind of like fun thing, or just like my normal day. But now that I can't do any of those things, I'm kind of just stuck. I want those things so bad because I feel like that's the only way that I can get rid of this stress and anxiety and just like sadness that I'm feeling. A lot of drama with my family today. My parents are divorced, so it doesn't make this easier going between houses and stuff. It feels kind of lonely right now. As this project is coming to like a conclusion, I've started to kind of reflect on what I've learned about myself and just the ways I've been keeping busy and everything. My friends and I have started doing this thing where every night we just text each other the best part of our day. And since we started doing that, I've kind of been looking out more for the good parts of my day, which has been really helpful because you start to focus on the positives and just like the small things that bring joy than any of the negatives. I've gotten a lot of comfort in spending time with my brother and sister. They're both older than me, so this is really like the first time we've all been like together for like such an extended period, and they really help with just comforting me and like helping me relieve some stress because they both understand and they've both also struggled with like anxiety and depression in the past. And I've also learned about myself that I thought that I never was an anxious person, that I didn't have anxiety, but it was more that I just had great outlets for it, and that, or more that I was just redirecting it and not really dealing with it myself. And now when I'm forced to just like sit with myself, I really just have to deal with it, and that was very difficult for me at the beginning, as you can see. But through all the activities I've been doing to keep busy and through just doing this project in itself and doing these video diaries, I've really learned how to cope with stress and like self-soothe almost, which is a really cool feeling. And it almost makes me a more optimistic person to know that I can feel those really awful, dark feelings and that I'm able to come out on the other side, and that like they're temporary and these feelings are not permanent.